about transport?
If you go down to the one-stop shop down by the old Steam, you can apply for a smart card if you have your student card on you, and then you just purchase it for £5, and you can get a weekly pass for about a tenner, which allows you to get on any bus in and out of town, into Old Kemp Town, which is better than spending £3 on the 25 every time you get on to get back and forth. And it's also a lot cheaper for me because I used to live in London, and a weekly pass in London costs about £40 compared to the 10. You can also top it up online as well.
And how have you found living in Brighton?
It's a very different experience. It's a lot smaller than London. It's a lot easier to get around. People are a lot nicer than back in London. I'm kind of used to the big city, so coming down here was like a definite kind of culture shock. Like being able to walk everywhere, everyone's kind of always smiling. It was different, and it's been really fun throughout the 3 years.
Okay, so you're in your third year now?
Yeah.
Okay, so just looking back to your first year, all that time ago, were there any sort of mistakes that you felt that you made with a particular emphasis on finances that you wish you'd done differently?
I definitely would have probably saved before coming to university. I made a huge mistake of thinking that my student finance could be used more for recreation than using it for housing and kind of providing myself with food, and ended up with barely any money to pay my last month's rent and having to put it off for a couple of months. But I kind of sorted out towards the second year, and then third year it's kind of become an art. You just shove all your student finance into your rent immediately, and then let the chips fall where they may later on.
Okay, that's a really
Really,
good
really good.
piece of advice. So, you said that you overspent during your first year. How did you cope after that?
Well, we had a student draft, overdraft, and we also had.
Sorry.